September 30th. We've made it through September. The pumpkin spice in the air.
Yeah, it's in the air now. It's not in Texas, though. It's too damn hot.
It's 92, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing jeans for some reason.
I don't know. My wardrobe choice was a bit off.
I didn't have any. Mine's all in the dryer. I had to throw. I don't own many clothes. If you can tell, I've probably worn this exact shirt. I have two of these in green, two of them in blue, and two in black. So it's basically the T-shirt selection.
That does sum it up. You just told everyone, but that is exactly what you wear every day.
Yeah, it is. No, it really is. I have the Miller Lite shirts.
The basics. Back to the basics.
Well,
you're a basic man.
I'm a classic man.
A basic bro.
I'm a basic bro.
Nice.
I thought you know.
Is this on your SoundCloud?
I'm going with the flow.
All right, Tui, let's give them a day recap and then a rough monthly recap. I know for those of you who are dedicated enough and watched it every single day, we put out small cap recap. I'm sure you know the rough numbers, but for those not as dedicated, let's catch them up.
Yeah. Day number, I am down about 3,500 today, but a lot different today. I traded a lot better. I traded with more size today because I had setups I liked, and I'll get into the day recap after we finish the month. But I'm actually very happy with how I traded today. So that's a number I'm like very comfortable with. That being said, though, on the month, probably down about 65,000.
No way.
Probably around there.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was that bad, and I've been sitting next to you every day.
Well, yeah, but you haven't been trading this week.
Very lightly. I placed
taken one trade this week.
No, I traded Monday.
When did you trade Monday?
I don't know. I remember trading Monday.
No, you didn't. I remember congratulating you for not trading at all.
I thought that was Tuesday.
And Wednesday.
Yeah,
it was all 3 days.
It's Thursday.
I know. Today was your first trade.
I definitely did not trade.
You didn't trade Tuesday or
Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I traded Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you placed 2 trades this week then. I really don't think you traded, dude.
I think I did. I don't remember what I traded, but I think I traded.
I'm pretty sure I did that one alone, actually. I'm pretty sure I did that small cap recap alone.
Maybe you did.
I can't remember. It's been a long month.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. So what are you down? Did we make 6 figures red together?
We did not, because my trade today, we went real close.
Would we?
Today. Yeah, I'm down about 35,000. Now we're throwing out some big numbers here. So
we're close. No, 60.
No, it's probably about 30. So after today's trade. Now that's scary, but Bryce and I have been on like a rocket ship profit curve for the last 12 months, and it's kind of just back to reality. I know a lot of people are hurting out there. It's tough to trade. It's the reality of it. We're back to like a normal market where there are runners. They're more difficult.
You have to be very selective.
Right. And Kellogg, back when we used to do Twist all the time. By the way, Twist is coming out this week again, finally. It's new and improved. So watch our YouTube channel for that. Click that subscribe button before we even get to the end of this video. But like Kellogg says this best. And he was like, for the last 18 months, like 90% of traders were winning, which is the reality. And supposedly 90% of traders lose. So this flip back to reality where 90% of traders lose is harsh for a lot of people. Because it was like there was a period of time where it was tough to lose. And now, like, I think we've been saying it for a long time. And, like, I don't want to spend too much time on it. But, like, I think this is the new normal. Like, this is where we are. There's going to be hot times. There's going to be cold times. But on an average day, like, this is the action you can expect to see. So you got to adjust to it quick because, I mean, this is normal.
Yeah, and you know what? For those of you who are, and that's not to say that good traders can't adjust. You should adjust. I know a lot of good traders who are red this month as well. And it's like, it's an adjustment period, right? Like the market doesn't get slower and all of a sudden you just know to stop and slow down. You kind of have to see losses are lessons. And that's how you start adapting, adjusting your strategy, your entries, your risk. It's definitely a lot more important to have good risk management now and really be selective with your trades. But
I think so.
You know, let's make it be known too. Like I'm sure with August for you too, like our August month, even August alone, which was one of my slower months of the year, still bigger than this month. So like I'm sure that's similar for you.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what I made in August. Days are blurring together.
I think you hit 100 because I think
we're having a wild time.
I think you might have hit 100 in August,
which I never would have without you because I just got pissed you were kicking my ass.
Yeah, because I got you June and July. No, but so and that's another keep this in perspective. And you know the number sounds like drastically large, but with that being said, like as long as your good months can outweigh the losers, and that's keeping losers small. For us is going to be different. For you is going to be different for people who are better than us who, you know what I mean? So like keep it in perspective to your own trading. Don't let the big numbers not scare you, but I'm sure there'll be people in the comments. You guys lost $100,000 together this month. Oh my.
But we're also up like 3 million in the last 12. So
yeah, so it's all relative speaking. Keep it in perspective. Anything else you want to talk about in the month?
No, I was gonna say like, before we get into the trades, like, what's your plans for October?
Yeah, October, really, really, really a lot more selective. And so you know what? Today's lesson is actually something I'm going to implement more moving forward because, like I said, I'm happy with how I traded today. My biggest issue has been this month, and me and John Papa were talking today about how cutting winners quickly is almost just as bad as not cutting losses quickly. Not letting your winners run, but taking full-size losses. And that's what I was doing the majority of the month. I was trying to be a little too scalpy, but my winners were too big. So today, when you go through an adjustment and like I'm gonna do next month, it's not an overnight thing. And I talked about this in the Steady Trade team webinar yesterday. If you're trying to build a goal, build a habit, build discipline, it's not an overnight fix. And for me, I tried to make holding on to my winners longer an overnight fix. And as we'll get into the charts, I gave away about $10,000 in unrealized profits today because I was like, nope, not selling. And it's going to be kind of a battle of back and forth until I find that happy medium. But that's my goal in October, is to find that balance of letting the winner run, but not letting it run so far that it becomes an unrealistic expectation. What about you? What are your goals for October?
For me, I know very clearly at night before I go to bed if there's a play at the market open tomorrow. Yeah. Very clearly. So like typically, like a lot of times this week I didn't trade, and that was because I just didn't see a play. That doesn't mean I'm not watching the market. That doesn't mean I'm not in small cap answering questions or helping guide people and try to figure out like how they can become a better trader. But like for me, I know like there's a play today or there's not a play today. This morning I was like, there's not a play today, so I didn't place a trade. I always come back, scan in the afternoon. For those of you who know,
shut up.
What?
GROM's at 440.
What did it close at?
390. Oh, look at that.
Anyways,
sorry, that just pissed me off. That was the move I was waiting for all day.
Back to my monologue here. I just know, like, I know where I can excel. And for me, like, afternoon has always kind of been my sweet spot. It was my sweet spot when I was in college. It was my sweet spot last year. It was my sweet spot, this year. And today, like, I have a trade today I took in the afternoon, and it's a perfect example of it. So what I'm going to do is if I see a play, look at this guy. If I see a play, I will trade it in the morning. And if I don't, I'm not even going to look at the market. I'll be there as a mentor for the people who are interested in learning. But besides that, like, I'm just not even going to look at the stock market because I don't want to tempt myself, and it's just not working. And then I'll come back and scan the afternoon, and maybe there's a play, maybe there's not a play. But yeah, that's how I'm going to balance it. And because before, like, it was a scanner market is what people call it, where you can just look at your scanner all the time and there's just constant stream of plays. We're not there anymore. Like, it's about planning. So that's my thought process going into October. He's pissed. We're going to pull up some charts. I'll go first because I was kind of teeing up my trade. Here we have ICOA, which is an OTC pink. What a monster run. I feel like I've seen a lot of charts like this on the OTC market.
Yep.
Crazy, man. Makes me want to be a swing trader. I'm just not that good at swing trading yet. Anyways, this was a breakout. I was alerted to it just by some people I follow across social media networks. And if I was
your fake dip.
Right. But if I would have saw this midday, not a chance I would have bought it. I didn't even see it until like here. After 2. And because of that, I was able to buy it. I bought some small shares right here over 2.2. And I ended up selling them right here on this dip at 2.5 because I was like, I don't want to swing because like I literally haven't been in an OTC stock in like 6 or 8 weeks that has gapped up in the morning. So I'll be watching this one in the morning. So I do think there's a solid play possibility on this one. But this trade here was like $3,400 for me. Just easy textbook high day breakout. And, in a different market, I would have swung this. But for me, just locked it in. That's about 15% on the trade.
That means we're negative $100 today together.
There we go.
Yeah.
Keeping them small. God, good thing I don't share an account with you, man. It'd be brutal. You really put the team on the red in the backpack this month.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You sore?
Thanks.
You should get a massage.
You.
All right, Tui. That was my trade. Pretty textbook. OTC breakout, buying it in the afternoon, letting it run. This one could go further. It's got history gapping, sure. But, like, look at these wicks. Typically, there's some pretty harsh pulls. So, probably going to see something like that in the morning, which is why I did not want to swing it. All right. Tui, you had MDIA, which you've talked about before.
Yeah, I've been watching this chart for a while. I'm still watching it. I still like it a lot. But the intraday, it broke out of this little multi-day range we had here on quite some volume in the morning. And then as you, can you throw up VWAP? This is a pattern I've been kind of talking over with the small cap rockets group. It had that basically afternoon VWAP hold and break.
Some would call it the rocket line.
The rocket line. Some would call it that.
Coined by Matt Monaco.
Coined by Matthew Monaco.
I got a pretty sexy scanner for the play like this.
I know you do. I know. And this, would it have picked this up though? Is really liquid.
I don't know. We can quickly see. I bet you it would have. Look at, oh, I put, well, first of all, that is wrong.
Yeah, that was your pre-market scanner. I was going to say something, but I was like, we'll see. Oh, wow, it did.
Look at that.
Wow.
Sexy little scan settings for those screenshotters out there.
No, so I had 2,500 at like 1110 re-added on that pop up. Yep, that took it in there. Re-added another 2,500 at like 1170s, somewhere in there. No, not in that break. Yep. Went to 1250. I had 5,000 shares for like an 1148 average. Went to 1255. You know what? The second time you walked in today was on that pop. I was like mid-conversation. I looked back and it was already back down to 12. And I was like, that's brutal. I was like,
are you blaming me?
No, I'm not blaming you.
Hands.
Yeah, you know what? I'm apparently carrying the team red, so patting my back and whatnot. No,
carry on.
And then
sorry about that, by the way.
Thanks.
I didn't know the stock was running.
No, I know. And I ended up cutting as it broke down below 1150. Right now, the next one.
Right here?
Right there.
Oh, that's tough.
Cut on that candle.
I hate the pop and drops.
Yep, it was tough. And the big issue there was trade was good, but there was no catalyst. There was no news today. And
that's what's so tough about these charts. This chart is so nice.
It's really nice.
It just needs something to get more eyes on it.
Well, and so this is the same sector as like PALT, DATS. So that's
gotcha.
Yeah, we'll see. And then GROM was the other one. If we look at a 2-day chart here,
okay,
or a 3-month,
there's a 6-month. Then we'll go to your 2-day, 5-day.
So actually, can you go to 2-day 1 minute? And I'll explain why I was very convicted on this. So go to yesterday now. So notice the volume down here on the big run up at the very top. Notice how the majority of the volume was not after the halt down. It was shorts getting squeezed over 5. That volume was just shorts getting exhausted. So we can assume that most short sellers are not in from 5 or from 6. They're in from that drop after. And so once it was consolidating up near 4s all day, today,
5 is definitely the level here.
5 is absolutely
for those
the level.
keeping score at home.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's a 460. Oh my God. I hate everything. So I had 15,000 shares from low 390s.
In here?
Right in there. Yep. And it got rejected. And I was happy with the attempt. So I was holding VWAP all day. And I was looking for that move up towards high a day to sell half into in the 450s, stuffed in the 430s, cracked. And someone asked in small cap, like, what game is GROM playing? And I was like, I'm going to run after hours game. Sure enough.
GROM is in the same space as DATS.
I know. This was a sympathy to PALT. Yeah, so that ran because PALT.
I think we're about to see something special tomorrow.
I do too. I'm hoping. So let's go to DATS real quick, actually, because DATS is interesting. DATS held really well all day today. Yeah, very well today.
Tui, I think we're stumbling on something here.
I know we're stumbling on something. That's why I'm putting money in my account tonight. So
there's too many stocks in all the same sector.
I know. So yeah, we got PALT, GROM, DATS, MDIA.
Tomorrow's Friday too.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. There could be a nice start to the month.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, so DATS and I still like GROM as a watch tomorrow, but I have this feeling it's going to just do it in pre-market. That's my biggest worry.
DATS?
No, GROM.
DATS, I don't think's the play.
It needs to be strong enough for these to
yeah, but I think the leadership's going to be passed on to something else.
Probably PALT. Check PALT. Look at PALT. So PALT DATS was
pulverized.
DATS was the reason PALT ran yesterday, but then PALT ended up being the reason. PALT ended up being the reason that GROM ran. Oh my.
That's tomorrow.
God, I really hope GROM doesn't do it pre-market.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a little tease, a little stock tease.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Bryce likes it when you stock tease him.
I think GROM's going pre-market, but PALT could be a really solid watch.
Too many stocks in the same sector trading good volume, and they're all running.
I know. And they're all holding when they should be. Every
going into a Friday.
It's sector momentum now. This has turned into sector, which is so wild that I don't know if I've ever seen this before. So CEI is basically what caused the DATS pump, because CEI, the same people that were pumping CEI pumped DATS, and then DATS created this sector momentum. It's really weird.
Spicy.
But it basically all started from CEI if you go all the way back.
Spicy.
Totally different sector. But yeah, no, so I mean, these types of stocks are the ones you want to see, the ones that are holding up really well, are all in the same sector, all trading absurd volume. That's how you get multi-day runners. And
this is interesting.
Matt's thinking.
Very interesting. Small cap rockets, buckle up.
Yeah, honestly, though.
Need some rocket fuel.
Maybe I'll make back my entire red month tomorrow.
That'd be legendary.
That would be
Don't swing for the home runs.
Yeah, no, that was a joke. That was a joke. Swing for the fences, not the home runs. You don't want to swing. Like, you don't want to go out to the park.
Oh, interesting logic.
I just thought of that on the spot. If you can't tell,
I'm trying to
comprehend
piece it together.
Anyways, yeah, no. So that, like I said, that's my goal, is to find that sweet spot for hold time versus the sweet spot for the hold time. Not let these winners come down on me, and just keep risk in check. But I mean, I think we're going into October now. We're going into fall. You know,
Bring the heat.
Bringing the heat.
Closes out to me.
I don't have anything to. I just gave you a bunch of watches for tomorrow. What do you want? What else do you want?
Today at 5 Central, 6 Eastern, we are putting a poll up. Instagram, Twitter. Correct me, Andrew.
Twitter.
It's gonna be Twitter.
Twitter. There are 4 choices for our first ever Cocktail Friday. Vote on them. Let's see what's interesting. Bryce and I both put a drink of our choice on there, and then Instagram, there's a bunch of recommended drinks. Pick the best one, and we'll make it happen tomorrow for Cocktail Friday, and we'll see
who's bringing the alcohol.
We have the alcohol, Bryce.
Yeah, we do.
He's cheesy.
Yeah, we do.
You know what they say?
I don't know what they say. Tell me.
It's you play hard, but you work harder.
Huh. That's an interesting logic.
Well, it's work hard, play hard. But no, it's play hard, work harder.
I'd rather play harder, I think.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be here if you played harder than you worked, Bryce.
It's very true. It's very
Stop leading them astray.
What do you mean? I thought that was the lifestyle that everyone flashed. All you do is press buttons for 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden you go
play hard, but work harder. I'm closing this out. Thank you
before I say anything stupid.
Yes, and this is the longest small cap recap of our life.
Well, yeah, it was a monthly recap.
That's true. Monthly recap. Fair enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, click that like, click that subscribe button. Share this with a friend. This was a good one. It was a monthly. We've got some stuff. We got some work to do tomorrow. You have some work to do. Go vote on our Twitter. Appreciate every single one of you. We will see you tomorrow on October 1st. Cheers, y'all.
SOS. The caffeine's kicking in.
I hope you all enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching the whole thing and being part of the StocksToTrade community. We wouldn't be here without all of you. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Our goal at StocksToTrade is to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So if you like the content we're putting out and you want to hear more, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.